afternoon, my friends. Grim here. Hope everybody's doing well today, and welcome to Chapter 49 of Halvar's Saga. We're up here at the Skyforge with Farkas, our companion for now, on the companion questline. I guess our follower for now on the companion questline, and the great Eorlin Greymane. Just three dudes being dudes. You love to see it. We're going to continue the companion questline because so far, so good. Pretty cool. And we're also, remember, trying to reach level 46 because I think something cool with Anniversary Edition happens when you do. To that end, we're going to do something a little bit risque, my friends. We are dual-wielding today. Obviously, Halvar is a two-handed stud, and a aspiring archer is the secondary skill. We have not done any one-handed almost at all, right? But we found 2 chapters ago Blood Scythe and Soul Render, which are pretty cool insofar as they incentivize the dual wielding because they make each other better. Soul Render, when wielded with Blood Scythe, will absorb magicka and have a chance to dispel magical defenses. Blood Scythe, absorbing health, having a chance to weaken enemy armor when wielded with Soul Render. So to that end, we're going to dual wield today, see how it goes. We're going to be doing a ton less damage than with the massive Dragonbone Warhammer, heavily enchanted, 100 skill dual wielding. So we have turned the difficulty down 1 notch to, I believe, Master, the second highest level of difficulty. So we should be plenty tanky, but we might take a while to kill people. And finally, I'm continuing to tweak the settings a little bit. I'm seeing the encoding overloaded error on OBS. Hopefully that doesn't impact quality. If it does, apologies in advance. Anyway, my friends, thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting the content. And here we go. Proving Honor. Return to Jorrvaskr. It says to talk to Skjor, but it also says this person is busy.
Brothers and
oh, here we go. Okay. You need
Today,
to kind of...
we welcome a new soul into our mortal fold.
Oh.
This man has endured, has challenged, and has shown his valor.
So true.
Who will speak for him?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Thank you, Farkas.
Would you raise your shield in his defense?
I would stand at his back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in his honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of his foes.
And would you raise a mug in his name?
I would lead the song of triumph as our
The most important of
swords.
questions.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. His heart beats with fury and courage that have united the
Let's
companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It shall be so.
Glorious.
Well, boy,
You may
you're
actually
one
be
of us.
stronger than you look.
I trust you won't disappoint.
Proving Honor. Brought back the fragment of Wuthrod. So now we have to talk to these people for work?
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Well, Farkas.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like.
I was gonna go with
Some
him, but it
nights I
seems like
dream
he doesn't
out with
necessarily have work right away. Ayla can train you at archery.
I'll show you what I know.
Must level up to train more. Fair enough, Ayla.
The Jarl of Whiterun has asked for our help. It seems that predators have taken up residence and have been attacking farmers and travelers. Someone's got to head out there and take care of the beasts.
I'll take care of it.
Be cautious. Beasts are not nearly as predictable as men. Give the thing a quick death.
Alright, so she doesn't come with us, unlike Farkas. Animal extermination, clear out Graywinter Watch. So I imagine that this will be like the other one. Remember last chapter I tried to kind of get multiple companion quests at once just while I was up there, and it didn't work. They said, hey, you're already working for Farkas. Why don't you focus on that, buddy? And I said, fair enough. I'm assuming it's going to be the same way, so we'll just pick up one quest at a time. But since we don't have a companion, why don't we retrieve our conveniently located And stalwart follower Janasa. She isn't here, right? Or is she in the other one? She must be in the other gathering place. I always get confused between the drunken huntsman and, is this the bannered mare? Yeah. Janasa probably chilling here in the bannered mare?
If you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Good to have you by
Or am
my
I
side,
wrong?
friend. I need reliable people around.
Wanna
There's a
hear
different
little lord
follower.
wisdom?
Uthgerd. I don't know if I'm down for you, Uthgerd. Maybe I was right the first time. A very thrilling beginning to this chapter as Halvar, the newly anointed companion, just wanders around aimlessly. Hey, there you are.
My patron of
Didn't
you
see
have
you the
chosen
first time,
wisely.
Janasa.
Lead on.
You're
and I
so
shall
stealthy. But we did it. And we'll need her firepower backing us up, most likely, given our bold move of dual-wielding for the first time ever at this stage of a game. But at the same time, it's going to be loads of fun. As said, it should level us up nice and quick to level 46. So the idea, I think, just to give a little bit of a hint, is that you get a major new quest line of some kind when you hit level 46 by way of a courier. That's what a little birdie told me, anyway. So we'll probably just keep doing companion stuff for the duration of this chapter, even if we level up, you know, relatively early on, and then we'll start the brand new content next time. Use our newly acquired Tundra Homestead as a staging ground. Just such a beautiful location. Riverside and all. Oh, look. Our first foe. With the two-handed, or the dual-wielding. And we get a nice... I always call them critical hits. I don't know what they're called. Kill cam shots, critical hits, whatever. First time out. Not bad. Not quick enough to save the elk, though. And remember, we are on one lower difficulty than we've been playing for the last little while. So obviously these swords are nowhere near as powerful. On this difficulty, we'd be one or two shotting cats, and definitely one shotting mud crabs with our regular gear, but all good. Okay, clear out Graywinter Watch, which I guess is going to require us to scale the cliff face somehow. Oh, that's a cool spinny attack. Spinny power attack. You know, the dual wielding doesn't necessarily suit Halvar, neither does the curved dual scimitar, just stylistically. So while it is a very cool change of pace, it does not feel as authentic or as true to character as the good old Warhammer does. And if we had like a one-handed like broadsword or battle axe plus a shield, that might feel more authentic too. But I didn't really have like a great shield on hand that I could remember. And this also will level up one-handed more quickly. We're already almost to level 46, which is sweet. Although if we had a shield, we could level up block more easily as well. I guess you can't block when you're dual wielding, right? Because normally you would right-click to block, whether it's sword and board or two-handed. Literal incapable of blocking melee warrior. True berserker mode. I just want to see what's up here. It may or may not be the entrance to the cave, but we have some kind of a discovery either way. The ritual stone. Can reanimate nearby corpses to fight for them. I don't think so. the Lover Stone is far too appealing.
Here we go.
And Halvar despising necromancy. Look at us, slowing time, draining magicka from this foul witch. And she's gonna need about 40 hits to go down. But this is pretty cool. And if you're wondering why the one-handed already has some levels on it, it's from finding books and finding the Ogma Infinium or whatever that was. Magicka drain, pretty sweet here. Putrid zombie. I couldn't tell if Janasa was in the fight, but seeing that arrow sail in, doming that zombie. There she is. Alright, very cool. Cool little skirmish. Now to find this cave's entrance. Here we go. The way Halvar sprints with these swords drawn too, it's like... it's cool, but it fits a very different character than what Halvar has become. So even if we level this up to 100 and find OP items, I could see myself switching to sword and shield more readily than anything else, than two-handed. Could be cool to be like a heavy armored battle archer too, maybe try out a crossbow. But alright, that was kind of cool, not gonna lie. But again, all these movements, they suit a more agile figure. Don't they? The trolls really messed up these bandits. They've got them, like, sprawled out over barrels and stuff. I also figured that, like, at least the initial companions' quests might be relatively easy stuff, like go kill this troll, so it's a nice opportunity to not be at our best in terms of our maxed out gear and all that. What a picture. Glorious, my friends. Absolutely beautiful. The Circle is a small group of the most trusted and accomplished warriors from among the ranks of the companions, so...
You've been seen in the company
we
of
are a
companions.
companion. Presumably the idea is we can join the Circle at some point as well. So far, there is absolutely nothing to dislike about the companions from the perspective of Halvar. Forthright, honest,
Each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future
concerned
of
with the
Tamriel.
fate of Whiterun,
And there it is, friends.
and seemingly either neutral on the war or aligned with the Stormcloaks. We've heard one person say something neutral.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look.
We've heard
Perhaps we can
Eorlund
hunt
say
together someday.
things in favor of the
Need
Stormcloaks.
something? Not bad. Not bad. The intensity of the hunt is special, isn't it?
Sure is.
Still eager to please. This is good. Skjor might be right about you. He has something special planned for you. Better talk to him.
The Silver Hand. Have a seat. Take a load off here, converse with the mighty Skjor.
Ah, there you are.
Yes. I have something a little
That
different.
plate of
planned this
treats
time.
is looking pretty yummy
It's
right
not
now.
for everyone to hear.
Not gonna
Meet
lie.
me in the Underforge tonight. We will speak more.
Where is this Underforge?
I forget that you've never seen it. Beneath the Skyforge, where Yorland works. The door is hidden, but I will show you the way.
Alright.
Until next time.
Well, it's already night, so maybe we can just kind of follow this dude outside and...
Come to me with questions.
I was the newest companion until you came
almost as
along.
well as... What
Guess
brings
that's
you
okay.
to me?
Just means I can show you the
some
ropes.
strange creature in your travels?
Until next time.
Until next time.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
You're a kind woman, Tilma the Haggard. You know, I've seen Ayla the Huntress on some top 10 best wives in Skyrim lists. You can understand why, right?
Not now. The Underforge, tonight.
Whiterun belongs to the true sons of Skyrim now, just as it should.
See, that's what I meant. Hey, Orland, what a guy. I was told you'd have a weapon for me. I don't remember being told that, but...
Yes, lad. You've been raised into the companions, I hear. I can fashion whatever kind of weapon you want. Finest forge in Skyrim, right here before you.
I'd like a sword, a dagger, a battle axe, a greatsword, or a war axe. We've got to go with the greatsword.
Sure you can handle
That's
that?
pretty hype.
Of course you can.
Skyforge steel greatsword. Let's take a look. Okay. Pretty special item because it comes from the great man himself, but nothing too crazy beyond that as far as I can tell. Oh, I was waiting for this dude to come up here, but
Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
This is no test, new blood. This is a gift. Come inside.
Is this the werewolf thing? I hope I have a chance to say no. Not that a werewolf would suit Halvar. Wouldn't suit Halvar, I mean. Yeah, holy crap.
That pitiful ceremony behind the hall does not
Ayla's a
fit
werewolf.
warriors like us.
Haha.
You are due more honor than some calls and feasting.
I would hope you recognize Ayla, even in this form. She's agreed to be your forebear. We do this in secret because Kodlak is too busy trying to throw away this great gift we've been granted.
Wow.
He thinks we've been cursed, but we've been blessed. How can something that gives this kind of prowess be a curse? So we take matters into our own hands. To reach the heights of the Companions, you must join with us in the shared blood of the wolf.
Are you prepared to join your spirit with the beast world, friend?
What if I don't want to be a
It
werewolf?
is your choice. We will not force you. But to join the circle, your blood must be as ours. Meet us here when you're ready.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do this.
All right then.
Sorry for the anticlimax. It's cool to discover that, but, in terms of Halvar's character, OGs will remember this, but a very formative event in his life was seeing the kind of tragedy and destruction that can be wreaked upon innocence. We encountered a werewolf up in Falkreath, I think it was. Down in Falkreath, rather. And, yeah, I think that still got Halvar a little bit wary. So I guess for now we can kind of leave the companion stuff be, which is a little bit unfortunate. I kind of wanted more just like there and back again missions. So what are we going to do now? Let's just explore mainland Skyrim. I don't want to go back up to Solstheim quite yet. This whole area continues to be really underexplored by us. So let's just head to Mixwater Mill, and then from there we're going to go maybe east by southeast and see what's going on, explore this kind of marshland or whatever it is. And another thing OGs might remember is that Mixwater Mill, I believe, is where we found Annika Cragjumper, one of our earliest and most beloved followers, and she was slain upon our first visit to Solstheim. She never made it back. Very sad stuff, but... okay. An Elder Dragon appears, my friends. Needs a little bit better than an Iron Arrow, I think. Not hitting the dragon from that distance, I guess. Well, certainly not going to go chasing after it. It hovered right above us, and I thought that would be the more focused encounter, but if it wants to seek other prey, so be it. We'll dip here into cronvangr Cave. See what this has to yield for us. You know what? I think we need to fill up some soul gems, because we've got a bunch of them that are empty as far as I remember. That was also just very satisfying. Alright, back at it. Sheesh. Place is just swarming with these things, but I guess that's kind of ideal for leveling up one-handed under the circumstances, right? May not make for the very most high-stakes or thrilling content, but, you know, they can't all be borderline apocalypses. And this, I'm pretty sure, will be the calm before the storm, my friends. Gonna kind of fly through the cave, not worrying about looting much, especially not spider bodies. We know what those yield. Once again, I do hope the settings are okay here. Aha, here's a big one. This one's giving us a real fight, which is pretty cool. Okay, cleared. I was gonna say, did we maybe miss a... But no, we didn't, because this is the way out. Cool. Alright, a nice, easy clearing out. I mean, there's something over here, but it says we're cleared. I see this button on the wall, though. We can't resist. Wow! Okay. What the? Why would it say this is cleared when there's clearly all of this to see and do over here? This looks like something much more intense than a bunch of spiders. We've got a dark elf whose distended corpse was clearly the result of some kind of ritual. Vampire's thrall. Oh my goodness. We've discovered, stumbled upon,
You're pathetic.
a coven of some kind. Alright, let's see how these test us.
You think you stand? I'll see you burn.
They are a test indeed.
I'll drink you dry, mortal.
Very satisfying indeed. It's been a while since we encountered vampires. The end of the Dawnguard main quest line was kind of the end of our encounters, which is only partially coincidental. It seems to have put a stop to the roadside attacks and so forth, which I miss. You know, those are pretty cool. But also, obviously, you can just otherwise encounter vampires in the world, and we hadn't happened to do that either. Until now. And we almost missed these ones. We almost just believed the map that said it was all clear. I guess that just goes to show how well hidden these people were. Vampire Naturalist's Journal. Started Pets of Skyrim. Whoa. Let's go. Fascinating. Free arachnia from its cage. Let's take a look at the journal. While my siblings may be obsessed with the taste that fear imbues in the blood of mortals, I find that pain lends a much more potent sweetness, and nothing is quite so capable of causing pain as the venom of a frostbite spider. But alas, the usual method of harvesting frostbite venom involves killing the spider, a costly and dangerous venture. Far too little venom can be attained through violent methods. For the experiments I wish to conduct to that end, I have captured a spider from deeper in the cave that I may regularly collect its venom. It appears to have some measure of intelligence. Has been trying to teach it to obey certain orders. I think I will name it Arachnia. Now that's not very original, is it? But nobody asked me, I guess. Can talk to Arachnia. Ooh, cool. This is another pet like the Bone Wolf. Wait for me at home. We'll just put it in Lakeview Manor for now. Pet will be waiting at the specified location. That's kind of cool. Our menagerie of exotic pets grows by the day. I've read up a little bit on the Bone Wolf. People say it's annoying, like it always gets in the way if it's your follower and stuff. I can see that. It gets in the way enough at the house for me. And I'm not, you know... I hate to say it, but I'm not that much of a pet person. Don't have pets, don't plan to have pets. I'd rather just have a follower. Maybe you can have both. Don't really know. We did it. We're level 46. Let's go. Will a courier find us all the way down here? I kind of doubt it. That would be... Even for these determined Skyrim couriers, it would be going above and beyond the Call of Duty. Anyway, let's level up. Feels like it's been a minute since we did stamina. Enchanting is still not 100, so we can't double up on... Or we can't get the double enchantment perk. Okay, let's see if there's anything in two-handed. We could specialize here. I guess I'm not going to. I want to look up, like, if you start doing the sword thing, do you shut off the other things? Well, but we're gonna go, like, final build is gonna be a sword anyway, so I guess we'll just do deep wounds. That seems fine. And then it looks like you can still get the other perks as well, if you ever get so many levels to play around with. Oh no, we've contracted Sanguinaire Vampirus. But I think we have a potion of cure disease. There we go. Was it too late, or did we... Okay, we cured it. I meant to drink that right away as soon as that fight ended, but obviously I forgot. Alright, that proved to be quite the interesting little cave. More to it than initially met the eye, that is for sure.
Caves. Wonder what's below.
Oh, Janasa. Just gotta reply to a text real quick, my friends. Sorry to break immersion. Okay, well, I mean, we're level 46 and no courier is waiting here for us. I'd hate for that all to be false intel, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll catch up to us eventually. Maybe if we go to a major city, but for now we'll just keep on keeping on. See if we can ascend this slope and keep exploring in a generally easterly direction. A beautiful starry twilight, or dawn. Dawn. Starry dawn. In addition to all the other great things about Skyrim, one thing I love about it is it just makes you want to go outside. Oh, is this dragon finally coming back for some more? No, it's a different one. The other one was Elder. You are not. Oh, how come I don't have both equipped? What the... Okay. Now we have both equipped. Jeez, that was awkward. I swear the previous few times I clicked one in favorites, the other would automatically equip, but that time we were struggling to drop both at once. Combination of the lower difficulty, the fact that it's a basic dragon, and the near fire immunity from our armor is putting us at like no risk of death here. But alright. See, now it equipped both. Maybe I messed it up in the cave somehow. Easy peasy. What, no soul? It's a little odd. Anyway. Looks like there could be something cool up here. If we can figure out how to get up there. Now we're getting somewhere. Bonestrewn crest. I would say aptly named for real. And also I can go a much easier way. Now we're getting our act together a little bit. I'm very wary of what's happening right now, but sure, we'll step into the alcove here and get the Ring of Power. The Ring of Power. The Word of Power. That's what we mean. I don't know, just the coffins, the bones of gigantic things. Something's got to be up here, but maybe not. Alright, fair enough. We take that. Ooh, the one-shot sneak attack. Again, I promise I'm not going to become a sneak archer, but just cool to employ every now and then. Oh, why would the mammoth really aggroes you if you just go up to it? I didn't intend for that to happen. But I mean, if you want some. Alright, maybe I don't want some. Can we beat these things with the greatsword? Maybe. Especially if we kind of use the mammoth to get in the way of the giant. I literally was just walking next to you, you big dumb thing. That was a close fight with the giant, but we get there. Few Khajiit just got absolutely messed up by this gargantuan crew, I guess. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying kind of the low-key exploratory vibe we've got going on here. I do have the level 46 thing in the back of my mind, but we'll just see if it happens. If not, I'll look it up. I'm trying to, like, preserve mystery as much as I can in this playthrough, because for those who haven't heard me talk about it before, I played Skyrim once when it came out, got relatively far in a lot of quests, including the main one, like the Way of the Voice, going up the mountain and doing all the dragon stuff. I beat that, which we haven't even started in this playthrough. But there's so much I didn't do in that previous playthrough, and then there is just like, I picked it back up once or twice years later, did a little bit of the DLC stuff, didn't get terribly far in those playthroughs, never obviously really finished that first playthrough, so a lot of Skyrim in general is still new to me. And then all of the Anniversary Edition stuff is brand spanking new. So I'm only looking things up when I have to. Once again, to kind of preserve the mystery and the uniqueness. Experience this stuff for the first time right alongside you here. It's kind of a sweet spot if you ask me. Like, I know enough about the game, I'm familiar enough with it to have not been stumbling and bumbling too bad when I started, and of course you get smoother, more experienced as the game goes on as well. But there's still so much I don't know, and so much that's brand new, that it's just still really exciting and fresh to me.
You can't win this.
Armored troll. Just yeah, armored troll just chilling here? What? Why? I mean, I appreciate the assist, my friend, but what's going on with that? Kind of want to follow this troll. See where he goes. The only time I've ever seen armored trolls is with, like, the Dawn Guard. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. He's just chilling here. Janasa, you're kind of in the way. I'm trying to get a picture with this troll. Also, it won't stand still. Alright, no big deal. Kind of got the foliage in the way anyway. Let's see what is up here. dwarven ruin of some kind. Seems pretty obvious. Mizulft. Have we been here? Apparently. Yeah, okay. I don't know that we've really been inside. Maybe, I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of the one we discovered randomly a few chapters ago, but never did much with. This is probably exactly what that is. Got bone break fever, that makes you even worse in melee combat than we were. Alright, I think that reduces your melee output, your damage output by 10% or whatever. It's what we get what we deserve, I guess. Now we're poisoned? Jeez. Well, just more swings to kill him, more levels for us. That's the whole purpose, right? What have we here?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
That doesn't seem legal. Just give me what you have, and we both walk away. I'm going to say no thanks.
Each has their own way.
Because I want to see what he has for sale. If there's other things than drugs, basically. Not really. Okay. Don't see any need to rob this minor drug dealer. Off we go. Ooh, the kick and then the downward hack. I've said this before sometime on this playthrough, but it feels like I don't, like, my first playthrough of Skyrim, for whatever reason, it feels like I was constantly going up mountains. And I know part of it is, like I mentioned, I did that Way of the Voice quest. Maybe you go up more mountains generally. Obviously, you go up that to start it. But it feels like I was just maybe exploring more and going up mountains more than I do in this playthrough. So it feels good to ascend, to see the heights and the sights, if you'll forgive the rhyme, of Skyrim. Wildlife Ranger. Here to keep the bears at bay. I don't really like having to click left, right to dual wield. I don't like not being able to block, even though I rarely block as is. I think after today, if we want to go back to leveling one-handed at some other point, it's going to be sword and shield. I'll need to figure the shield out first, though, and here I just wanted to kind of grab a couple weapons, improve them at the forge, and get going. But I think that'll be what I do next time. or at some other point in the future, Shor's watchtower, where we see a dead Riften guard without. That is not a good sign, my friends. What is going on in here? Watchtower guard's letter, which reads, Akar, we've word of a band of Legion soldiers advancing on your position. Reinforcements are on the way. Talos guard you. The Legion did this. The Imperials did this. Oh, it's on now. You better believe it's on now. The Riften guard gear is pretty cool, isn't it? Maybe we'll take it just for... the armory back home. Alright, so where can I go kill these Imperial Legionnaires? That's the obvious course of action. I guess this general direction looks promising enough. Is this a town up ahead that we haven't discovered yet? Looks like it. Shor stone.
I've been looking for you.
Ah, the courier. Is this the moment of truth?
Your hands only.
I thought maybe as soon as we went to a town this would trigger. Well. Strangers please at this started the cause. Meet Skorvuld at the Shrine to Stendarr. Yeah, this is the new content as far as I know. Halvar, I come to you with an urgent plea. I have done unspeakable things which I have come to regret, and the consequences are imminent. If you know of the Oblivion Crisis, then you know I make no jest when I say that the fate of Tamriel is at stake. 'Twould be safer for us to speak further in person. Please meet me at the Shrine to Stendarr, located between Fort Greymoor and Rorikstead. I will lay bare my sins in Stendarr's presence. Perhaps he will grant me forgiveness. That sounds epic. The person who told me about this, thank you, by the way, for the heads up, told me this is a very epic quest as well. Cooler than the other major Anniversary Edition quest, I hear. So we shall see. And like I said, I'm not going to start it right at the end of this chapter. Let's just poke around Shor Stone for a minute. And then we'll wrap up a low-key chapter, but one where we got to do some nice leveling.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look... you. Every time I look at you, my blood boils.
Why?
My parents live there.
What
I usually make the journey to bring them gifts and to just say hello, but I haven't been well lately. I've written some letters and placed them in a satchel. Perhaps you wouldn't mind delivering it to them on my behalf?
Okay, but why does your blood boil when you look at me?
Well then,
maybe
I would
this will
insist on rewarding you for your time.
make you more favorably disposed
Take
to
my
me.
satchel and give it to my father, Werner. He'll likely have something for you to bring back.
Tell me about the
I had a
moment.
bad fall in the mine when I was bringing some food to the men. I was pretty bad off for a while. But a priest of Mara was passing through on his way to Dawnstar and healed me to the best of his abilities. I'm still pretty sore and I can't really walk too far without having to rest for a while.
What about the
I might
mine?
be a woman, but I can crack rock with the best of them. Be careful in there. You can take a nasty spill.
Okay.
Darkwater Crossing is a difficult journey. Mind yourself.
What? That it?
I don't know what she has against me or how she even knows me. Shorestone, the only thing I can think of, maybe I was wrong? Is Darkwater Crossing... What I said Mixwater Mills where we found Annika, was it maybe Darkwater Crossing and she's mad that I got her friend killed or whatever?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Nothing.
Arrow in the knee.
Hail, companion.
Shorestone Guard.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Red Belly Mine. I don't know why
Fair
that's
ball,
amusing,
eh?
but it is.
I'm a swordman myself.
Finyar's house. We've got a little blacksmith
you
here.
arrived here looking for work in the mine.
What's wrong with the mine?
Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots.
I'll clear them out for you.
Keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape out. The finest weapons and armor.
Anything unique here, my friend, that you're selling? Not especially, but we'll stock up on a few arrows and we'll unload a few things as well. What's this guy doing down here? He looks like he's shadowboxing or something.
Well, look what we have here.
Let me guess, you want to fight me.
Well, look what we have here.
Looking for a fight?
Yes.
Alright, which side of your face would you like rearranged? Yeah.
I'll teach you to talk to me that way. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Ah, bastard.
Oh, this is gonna take all day. Jeez. This is kind of like fighting with the dual wielding.
Enough! This ends now.
You're just going to stand there and take it.
Fight back! I'll kill you!
You're just going to stand there and take it. Fight back.
Power attacks don't stagger this guy. It seems.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
I'll make you pay!
We are winning. It's just, as I say, going to take all day, so I think this is going to be the last thing we do in this chapter. I know this wasn't the most thrilling one. We did a fair amount of relatively aimless wandering, but we found some really cool stuff. I guess encountering the vampires unexpectedly was maybe the highlight of this chapter. And we're taking, like, a long time to kill bears with our swords, and now to beat this Azadi fellow down and show him a lesson. I should say teach him a lesson, show him who's boss. Something like that.
Lucky hit.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
We could even put on our helmet and make it even more one-sided, but
You don't have a chance.
this dude's wearing a rag, so let's not be too one-sided, I suppose. Anyway, guys, Shor Stone, an interesting little place. I think maybe next chapter, where you don't particularly need to go anywhere to buy and sell. We barely looted anything. So I think we'll start off the next chapter right here in Shor Stone, maybe quickly save the simple folk here from the plague of spiders, and then we can go start the cause. That, I think, is going to be an extensive quest from what I've been told. So that could be lots of fun, and it could be very challenging as well. I guess maybe we should go home first to grab our Dragonbone Warhammer, because we're probably going to go back to two-handed mode for the cause, crank the difficulty back up to Legendary. That could make things pretty tough, but we'll see what happens.
Just going to stand there and take it. Fight
So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every view, and I appreciate all the Patreon support even more. If you are a magic viewer, hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of the old Willet Rock treatment for a few new cards. I enjoyed using my brain for magic analysis for the first time in a while. That was a fun kind of return to the past for me. But as far as actually playing, even though I'm in the midst of a very unexciting fist fight right now, Skyrim is still the most fun for me at the moment. So we'll continue it for the foreseeable future.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
You're right, and I look pretty tough, too.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
What? Dude teleports and leaves a note? That is the literal last thing I expected.
And dragons could swoop down at any time.
Yeah, dragons could swoop down at any time, dude, but you better worry about the teleporting fist fighters and the spider infestation. Anyway, Azadi's note says, "We'll be in touch. Wait to be contacted by courier?" What the? Well, the fight itself dragged on quite a while. As I say, a little anticlimactically, but that is a nice cliffhanger on which to end. So yeah, friends, next chapter we'll poke our heads into the other couple buildings here in Shorestone. We'll clear out Red Belly Mine. We'll stop home, grab our Warhammer, and then it's off to the cause we go. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time for Chapter 50 in Halvar Saga. Until then, take care.